options through rail, water, road, and in the nearest future, air transportation. He urged more private organizations and businesses to partner the state government by sense of purpose and doggedness.
And so you will see that this partnership is not just an e-hailing service, it's also to provide smart taxis for us to be able to do what we call carpool, for us to be able to solve logistics problems, for us to be able to solve delivery problems, and for us to also have an executive chauffeur and reliable rental services. So it's all bucket put in one service that these interventions will be solving.
Commissioner for Transportation Oluwaseun Oshiemi said the new e-hailing lag ride initiative will provide safe, smart e-mobility transportation systems with increased local economy and technologically satisfied service for passengers.
This partnership would have a great economic and social impact on Lagosians through an additional job creation through direct employment in driving, maintenance, and administration roles. It will boost the local economy with increased accessibility, thereby improving the transportation system. It will enhance transportation infrastructure in Lagos.
Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of Ibile Holdings Limited, Toby Lawal, said the acquisition of the 5,000 lag-ride vehicles are in two phases, out of which 1,000 are electric vehicles to enhance smart mobility and e-hailing services, aligning with the Thieves Plus agenda of the Sanwo-Olu administration to create a safer, cleaner, and technologically advanced transportation system for residents. The chairman of the automobile company, Chair Diana Cheng, expressed optimism with the partnership and commended Governor Sanwo-Olu for continued support and
Mr. Governor, your continued support and your trust on us. This is really something new, right? Partnership is a key factor to build this huge technology platform. Nobody are able to present it now. It's only anything can only be shown in the next 3-5 years.
Our correspondent Adeola Kindele reports that the partnership will increase the fleet to 6,000 and will significantly contribute to the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions, promote environmental sustainability, create job opportunities, enhance transportation infrastructure, and position Lagos as a leader to green transportation initiatives. Lagos State government says it will continue to deepen relationships with India culturally, economically, and in the health sector, among others. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu stated this when he received the High Commissioner of India to Nigeria, Shri Balasob Romanian, who paid him a courtesy visit at the Lagos House, Ikeja. The governor, who also commended the India government for hosting a first set of fellows of the Latif Jakande Leadership Academy with the aim of developing future leaders in Nigeria. Governor Sanwo-Olu described Lagos as what Mumbai is to India in terms of economic activities.
It just goes to, to confirm, whilst we need to continue to deepen the relationship, continue to ensure that there are no barriers, need to continue to listen and understand that, ease of doing business, what can make them to make additional investment, but and what are the opportunities for Nigerians as well too in India. I think we need to also be able to, open up and say what can we transport.
Speaking earlier, the High Commissioner of India to Nigeria, Shri Balasob Romanian, said his country has over $27 billion investments in Nigeria, expressing readiness to strengthen bilateral relationship with Lagos on capacity building, scholarships, Thieves Plus agenda, among other initiatives.
The leadership of my country is very much invested with Nigeria, and that's why you would have perhaps known, Excellency, that even in the beginning of the relationship in 60s, many teachers and many doctors had actually been deputed by India, and many of them have served here till at least the end of 80s in various schools and colleges.
And that was the High Commissioner of India to Nigeria. The Lagos State government has clarified a report published on various blogs and online news platforms regarding a ban on danfos. Special advisor to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu on transportation, Sholagiwa, while clarifying the misunderstandings, said it is essential to highlight that the initiative is designed to enhance public commuting and better serve the residents of Lagos. Giwa explained that the primary goal of a bus reform initiative, BRI, is to restructure commercial bus operations, noting that as a pilot project, the BRI will introduce mass transit buses for the Lekki-Ekpe corridor. He said danfo buses that conform to the standards of the VIS will operate as mid-capacity buses, while Kurupe buses that also meet the standards will be integrated into the first mile, last mile services to serve the interior roads along the stretch from Obalende CMS to Ajah. Giwa said danfo and Kurupe buses will undergo roadworthiness checks and drivers will receive professional training at the State Driving Institute, while designated routes will be assigned and compliance will be strictly monitored. The special advisor said an e-ticketing system will be introduced as passenger comfort is a top priority, adding that the issue of illegal passenger pickups and unauthorized bus stops will be effectively addressed. Lagos State Senior Model College Mirror and New Era Girls Junior Secondary School Surulere have emerged winners of the World Robot Olympiad Finals for junior and senior secondary schools held in Lagos. The two schools, in addition to trophies and other prizes won, will represent Nigeria at the World Robot Olympiad, scheduled to hold in the city of Izmir, Turkey, in November 2024. The two schools edged out the other 50 schools that participated in the Robot Olympiad competition at both the preliminary and the finals. While commending the participating schools and their teachers, Commissioner for Basic and Secondary Education, Jamiu Otolani Ali Balogun, reiterated the significance of science education for school children at an early stage. He added that the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu will continue to invest in education and 21st century technology as enunciated in the Themes Plus agenda. Now to the rest of the stories. President Bola Tinubu has reinstated Neni Barini Zabe as the project coordinator of the Hydrocarbon Pollution Remediation Project, HIREP. Special advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Ajurin Galali, announced Zabe's reinstatement in a statement. The development comes 2 days after he approved the appointment of Olufemi Adekombi, a former commissioner for special duties, culture and tourism in Ondo State, as a new project coordinator for the Hydrocarbon Pollution Remediation Project. Explaining the reason for the reversal, the presidency said President Tinubu concluded that Zabe is fit to discharge his functions by the regulations guiding the execution of the Hydrocarbon Pollution Remediation Project. Nigeria's inflation figure has reached a new high, hitting 34.19% for June 2024. According to the latest data from the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, this is an increase of points when compared to the inflation figure 33.95 for May 2024. On a year-on-year basis, the headline inflation rate was 11.40% points higher compared to the rate recorded in June 2023, which was 27.79%. While in the month of June 2024, the rate of increase in the average price level was higher than the rate of increase in the average price level in May 2024. Now to foreign news. In a big legal win for Donald Trump, a judge in Florida has thrown out the classified documents case against him. Judge Eileen Cannon says the Justice Department's appointment of Special Prosecutor Jack Smith violates the United States Constitution. Trump says it should be the first step in dismissing other criminal cases against him. The former president is in Milwaukee for the Republican National Convention 2 days after he survived an assassination attempt. Trump is expected to name his running mate, who will become vice president if he wins November's election later in Monday. Meanwhile, the fallout from Saturday's shooting continues as the U.S. Homeland Security Secretary says the gunman should never have had a direct line of sight, while Secret Service Director Kimberly Chittle says they are working to prevent an incident like this from ever taking place again. And now sports. Nigerian tennis player Olajide Omotayo is set to make his second appearance at the Olympic Games, this time in Paris 2024. Following a first-round exit during his debut at Tokyo 2020, Omotayo is determined to demonstrate that he is more than just a contender. Reflecting on his previous experience, Omotayo said his second appearance at the Olympics means a lot to him, and having played in the French league for the past 2 to 3 years, he feels well prepared for the atmosphere in Paris. Just before we go, stay alive, make use of pedestrian bridges where available. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X, Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, and on YouTube. Subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website at www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration initiated 500 hectares rice farm technology intervention project? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Government has signed a landmark joint venture agreement for the acquisition of 5,000 new vehicles for the Lag Ride project, with 2,000 to be delivered in the first phase. President Bola Tinubu has reinstated Neni Barini Zabe as the project coordinator of the Hydrocarbon Pollution Remediation Project, HIREP. We also told you that in a big legal win for Donald Trump, a judge in Florida has thrown out a classified documents case against him. And in sports, Nigeria's tennis player Olajide Omotayo is set to make his second appearance at the Olympic Games, this time in Paris 2024. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Adeswa Ejoyoka. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening, and please stay safe. Good evening.